All right, guys, I thought you take you out on my day today. I'm doing a radio interview, so I thought I'd bring you guys with me. Let's check it out. Beautiful day out here in Colorado. Yes, sir.
These are our employees. This is like
Have a great interview.
Thank you.
this
Sweet,
is
sweet,
kitchen.
sweet.
This is like open area.
What's happening, man?
We could come out of the stop set if you want to do, if you're ready now.
Yeah, how
You got
much
one more.
time? Yeah, one
This
time.
song,
I'm
3
ready.
minutes right now.
Yeah, let me know at
Y'all ready?
one. Let me know at one.
How you doing? You good?
I'm good.
Ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What is it, Mike? This is 1, 3.
Yeah.
It's so weird, Coach, having this. Yeah, man. So 104 is something to drop the people's station for R&B and hip hop. Yours truly, your girl Sadie's hanging out with you. And with that being said, just so you are aware, we're celebrating Black History Month, and I happen to just have my friend in the building with me to, make it happen. He goes by the name of Unique, your afternoon show. Hi,
Hey,
Nikki.
you know it's gonna be a great time when I'm in the building, baby.
I wouldn't say all that. I think that's cap, to be quite honest with you.
Yeah, Black History Month, first day of it. You know, we celebrating all month long. Your girl Sadie's and I, we're gonna be celebrating. We're gonna be bringing Black business owners in the building. So if you guys are not familiar with these companies, so you can get a little bit more familiar, and maybe you'll shop with them a little bit too.
And this guy who's with us right now has been in the game for a very long time. Courtney Samuel, he's the owner and the gym owner of Body by Perseverance. You can actually find it downtown, correct?
Correct. 2 locations.
2 locations. Tell them where they're at, actually. Because
So
when I
down.
met you, it was only one.
There's only one.
That's
Downtown Denver, 3030 North Downing Street. And then in Aurora at the Stanley Marketplace, we're in the South parking lot.
Now, how long have you actually been in business total, Courtney?
2003. So we just
Wow.
celebrated 20 years.
See, for me, it's like y'all kind of went through the journey that I went through, because when we first started, when the drop was just now getting started, we was right across the street from you guys.
Yeah, yeah,
On 29th and Weldon.
Yeah,
That was the
yeah,
home spot right
yeah.
there. So to see that you guys are actually growing and elevating, that's dope. I like to see that.
It's been a lot of perseverance.
Yeah.
It's been a lot of perseverance. Yeah.
And talk about the journey actually for us, because I know it's not just, hey, now I'm a gym owner and now I got 2 gyms, because it's a lot that goes into this. And what I always say is that you see a whole lot of personal trainers,
Yep.
but not too many gym actual owners, and especially in our age group and our demographic, that's a big deal.
It's number one, it's just developing a team.
Mm-hmm.
That's been our hardest concept, and our most pushed is we got a squad. I got a squad of good gentlemen and women that know what they're doing, and coming to deliver some pain and giving you a good workout. So that's the number one, the team.
Mm-hmm. And then have these people been with you the whole time? Like, how does that look?
So my partner in crime, my wife, Jennifer Samuel, she's been with me the whole time.
Right.
And then we've had various trainers that have been in and out of the business. But right now, we got the All-Star Squad.
All-Star Squad. How many people are actually in your gym right now as far as in trainers?
We have 10 trainers.
10 trainers. Wow.
Yeah, 10
That's a
trainers.
lot.
Yeah. We're ready for the Super Bowl.
Okay, I
That's
heard
what I'm
that.
talking about.
You know what's dope about your gym too? It's not just like treadmills or like, when you go into some people's gyms, it'd be
Yeah.
like 2 little machines and some like mat, turf.
Yeah.
That's all you get. You got full on equipment. It's like a real life gym. You
It
know what I'm saying?
it is the real deal. We're actually doing a video on the cost of the gym, right? It's $1 million plus training facility.
Ooh,
Man. So you
jeez.
guys definitely upgraded once y'all
We
left.
That's some
upgraded
great credit right
indoor
there.
basketball court.
Oh, wow.
A lot.
Was that the reason why you guys left the other facility, because it wasn't big enough?
We kind of outgrew that facility. Our lease was up.
Okay.
And we just expanded. We needed a dedicated boxing area, a dedicated basketball court area, and we just found the perfect building.
That's dope.
Yeah.
Now, I know we're talking about the gym and all that good stuff. Can we take it back to the beginning? Like, where did Courtney grow up?
Where
Like,
Courtney grew up.
Yeah.
A-Town,
A-Town.
Aurora.
born and raised.
Okay.
Graduated, when good Lord,
We're going to take you back, huh?
Real bad.
95.
Ooh,
95
okay.
from Gateway High School, so I'm an Olympian. From there, blessed, I got a football scholarship to North Dakota State University. So I play for the Bison. Who play CU first next year.
Mm-hmm.
I love me some Dion. I love me some Dion.
Until my team is playing.
Man, and I still love that man. But I'm an alumni, so I got to support support where I came from.
Yeah.
From there, graduated, had a stint in the NFL, with various teams, and then just wasn't my path. That's how I can explain it. Injuries, couldn't make a squad, basically. So,
Right.
but was blessed enough to be offered. So that was a big blessing behind it. Had a degree in computer science and started working for Sun Microsystems, and realized that wasn't my path in life. And I said,
How old was you around this time?
so about 22, 23.
Okay.
I just got out of college. I was in the 2000 draft. So about 22, 23, and worked for Sun for about 3-4 years, and I had to find my calling.
Yeah.
And it definitely wasn't sitting behind a desk.
I heard that.
Yeah.
Gotta be active.
I had to be active.
You had dreams, baby.
Yeah.
I love that. Bodies by Perseverance, the owner, Courtney Samuel, in the building. We're going to talk more here. Hang out with us right here on 104.7 The Drop. We are the People's Station for R&B and hip hop. Also got the homie, the big little homie, goes by the name of Unique.
Big
Joining
little
my
homie.
show.
See, now she wanna
Big-
act out.
I am acting out. I
You
am
know
acting
what
out. A little
We
bit. Don't
bring a
judge.
gym owner in here now. She's gonna act out. You see how it is? Okay, now
Big
big
little
little homie. I like
Whatever.
that.
Speaking of gym owner, we got our dude, man, Courtney Samuel. He's the owner of Body by Perseverance. Been in the game for a very long time, black business owner, and he is actually focused right here in the heart of downtown Denver, correct?
Correct.
That's what's up. So let's take it back. We talked about you a little bit and where you came from. Let's talk about like the beginning of your gym. Like, where did y'all start at?
So believe it or not, man, we started in a 500 square foot studio.
Okay.
On 17th and Grant was our very first storefront, 2003.
Okay.
So we maintained that space and then expanded next door, I think a few years later, and that's when we started incorporating like kickboxing and boxing. 4 or 5 years later, we moved a block over to a penthouse gym, which was probably, one of the illest gyms that we've ever had.
It was sexy.
It was.
It was a vibe. I ain't gonna lie. I
It was
remember
definitely
that.
a vibe. You had to take an elevator to get
Okay.
up.
What happened to that place? I just
Man,
outgrew it.
it's not a good idea to put a gym on top of a penthouse and you have law offices beneath.
Oh
you.
yeah.
So I'm gonna leave it at that.
Yeah, right.
There's a lot of noise complaints,
Yeah, for sure.
but it was a good experience. And then after that lease was up, we moved down to 21st and Larimer. Did that location for about 3 or 4 years, and then was offered an opportunity to help develop the Welton area, and then that's when we moved over to 28th and Welton.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's amazing. And I want to kind of talk about the struggle and the journey of being a black-owned business owner, because there's a lot of things that people don't talk about, and I think it's a really important time for us to kind of showcase what that looks like, because again, people don't know the journey of that. Can you kind of share some light on what yours was like?
The biggest thing is being a black-owned gym. I mean, a gym owner of a black man that owns a gym. Let me put it that way. Is just the industry thinks it's going to be a second-class product.
So what you're saying is they don't feel like the people outside don't feel like it will live up to the standards.
Yes, they're expecting subpar equipment, subpar training, subpar deals, and from day one that was my mission, right? Dude, you're training with a guy who's been training, the majority of his life.
Right.
Have every certification that you can imagine. I'm in the 2000 NFL draft.
Hello.
I'm a 2-time natural pro bodybuilder. So my qualifications are my resume is a lot longer than most. Right. And then all my trainers are former pro athletes, certifications up the yin yang. So it's more about everybody who's with us has been there and done it. And that's what I need people to experience. That's the difference. There's a difference with training with us than 24-hour fitness. I'm not knocking on them.
Right.
But our trainers are just a different caliber. On top of that, when you come into the gym, it's top of the line gym equipment. I have pieces in there that people are like, I didn't even know this existed,
That
right?
part.
And I'm like, yeah, because most gyms can't afford them.
Right. Right.
And I'm just gonna be real with you.
Mm-hmm.
Everything we have is top of the line, and it's all commercial grade, and that's what I want people to experience. Like, oh, when we come in here, oh, it's a different vibe.
You see, and you've worked hard for that. You know what I'm saying? That doesn't happen overnight.
No.
You have to
Oh.
really cultivate that and really understand what people are
You
looking for.
gotta
and
put those
asking for.
hours in.
And
Right.
it's showing that you really care for the people. You know what I'm saying?
It
You're not
is.
just there for the dollar. You want them to have the best equipment that they can have to work out on. Because if you go to a 24-hour fitness, they're just gonna make sure they have a lot of equipment so they can get people in the door.
The first thing I tell my trainers, well, second thing. First thing is I tell them don't mess with your money.
Mm-hmm.
Second thing is that we're here to offer a service, and our service is second to none. And I'm very, very clear on that. And they're very aware of that. But those are our two main things. You know, don't mess with your money, and we are here to offer a service.
That's dope. Now, how hard was it just becoming a black owner in general?
You know, we just don't know a lot.
Mm.
And a lot of blueprints aren't given to us. So that's the big
We
thing.
weren't handed that
No.
coming into the
So you gotta
game.
do all the research and all these things you don't know.
And
by
this is
yourself.
why mentors are so needed in this field and in any field in life, especially for blacks. We just, you know, my parents didn't tell me a lot about managing, you know, payroll, things of that nature, how to find loans, how to sign leases, and things you should be asking. It's just not part of what we grew up with.
Right.
But others, they know that because their dads were business owners.
Mm-hmm.
So they're giving them the ins and outs. So those are just the general struggles. And that's what took me 20 years to really figure out, you know, and I'm still figuring out, you know.
Now you mentioned something about mentorship. Do you have like a mentorship program that you do for like maybe youngsters?
We
or-
do. We definitely offer a mentorship, you know, and that's what our coaches, I call them coaches because they are mentors. You know, they're not trainers, they're coaches. But we do offer mentorships. We have a mentorship. Every coach who trains with me has to go through our mentorship
Oh,
program
that's cool.
in order to be a trainer. So, yes.
That's dope.
Yeah.
Bodies by Perseverance. Courtney Samuel in the building talking to us about his gym. If you're in the downtown area, you want to, you know, get your fitness together in 2024. We're going to give you all the details on where you could contact him, find his gym. Stay with me for like maybe 3 more minutes. We'll get into it right here on 104.7 The Drop, the People's Station for R&B and hip hop.